How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today we're talking about whether you should buy Tesla stock before or after Battery Day. We're going to kind of cover what Battery Day is, why it's so important, why it's really big this year, and the implications for that and how you should invest going into it. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button right down there. We make daily investing videos, sometimes multiple times a day, like today we did a double upload. And if you want some free money, there's a link to SoFi Money down there. You can get $50 if you deposit $500 or more using that link. Also, if you want some free stock on Webull, you can use the link down there too. Deposit $100, get a stock worth up to $1,600. So Tesla is up about 4% today. And it has just been a crazy time to be a Tesla investor over the last couple of weeks. So we can see here, after the split happened, it went up to almost $500 a share. At the end of the day, actually went up above that intraday, and then it went down 33% just a few days later. It's been a crazy time to be an investor, and now is no different because we have Battery Day coming up on Tuesday, and this is a huge event. One of the reasons that it's extra big this year is Elon Musk tweeted out, "Many exciting things will be unveiled on Battery Day, September 22." And he put that little lightning bolt emoji. So let me know what you think about that. What do you think he's trying to allude to? I think it's just because it's electricity, but I could be wrong. So let me know if you have any conspiracy theories in the comments. But we have kind of news, and we've kind of had some information leaked that they have a new cell that they're working on, a new battery cell that will be pretty big time. It's called the Roadrunner. And the reason it's so important is because it can be shown here. It leaked out that it's about twice the diameter, which means it has about 4 times the volume that it had before. If you remember your equations, volume equals pi r squared times height. So r is doubled, then volume is multiplied by 4. Now, I'm no battery expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But again, we'll cover whether I think you should buy or sell the stock at the end there. But right now, it's a big thing going forward because really, we need to cut down on costs, right? So Tesla is just above a lot of the other sedans. It's hard for them to make a vehicle that's $25,000 or $30,000. So if we can lower the cost of these vehicles, even just a few $1,000s, that's going to be huge. So the importance of this fuel cell is the fact that it will decrease the cost of their materials pretty drastically. So in this article here, it says that they will only have to use about 1/10 the number of rolls, cans, electrolyte fills, and welds compared to their current operations. So again, if they can decrease this a little bit, give more mass appeal, that's going to be huge. Now, the other thing that a lot of people are expecting is the million-mile battery. This is something that Tesla's been working on for 5 or 6 years. But the thing a lot of people don't understand or even realize is the fact that we already have the million-mile battery. And this is something that I didn't even know until I was doing my due diligence. And the way that we know that they have this million-mile battery already is because they work with China's contemporary Amperex Technology Ltd, or let's just call it CATL. That's the name of their business. And they actually already had an interview with Bloomberg, and this was a couple months ago, where the chairman of the company talked about how CATL was able to produce a battery that lasts 16 years and 2 million kilometers or 1.24 miles. And this is something that didn't get a lot of attention. And maybe it's because it's over in China. Maybe it's because it didn't come from Tesla directly. But their chairman said, if someone places an order, we are ready to produce. So that is pretty exciting. But the thing is, and this is hopefully what we'll get more information on during Tesla's Battery Day, there is more important things than just having a million-mile battery. So that's a really good tagline. That's a really good title. But the thing is, if you drive 12,000 miles a year, that would take you 83 years to hit the 1 million miles. So obviously, there are more important things than being able to hit a million miles. For example, they have a pretty good explanation of this here, but the cost per kilowatt hour is important. The scale of production, so how fast can they actually produce these? The production efficiency, how much do they waste when they're actually producing the cells? The material cost, the material availability. Who cares if they can produce this, but first of all, if one of the materials is super expensive or it's just really hard to get. The recyclability, the energy density. So how much does it actually take? How much volume does it take to put in these vehicles? How much will that weigh down the car? The power, the charging rate, the sustainability, the life cycle. One thing that I know a lot of people don't like Teslas for is the fact that you have to charge them for a significant amount of time compared to just going to the pump and filling up for 2 or 3 minutes. A lot of people, when I talk to them about Tesla, the first thing they say is the range isn't long enough, which, let's be honest, who really drives more than 100 miles in a day? Most people don't do that, but they want to have the flexibility to. That's what America is built on, the freedom, right? So the fact that they can't go that extra distance without having to charge, and the fact that if they do have to charge and they go out their way to charge, it might take them an hour to charge up their vehicle, or 45 minutes, or whatever it is right now. So a lot of people want to be able to charge their batteries faster. That's something that hopefully they'll hit on during battery day too. But the thing is, we have had battery days in the past that have kind of fell flat, right? So hopefully we'll get news on this. Hopefully the stock price will go up. But we had our last battery day on February 18, which was actually President's Day last year. And you can see the open price the next day was $61. Then it fell, and then it fell, and then it fell. And we lost about 4 or 5% just over the week. So if you're trying to buy the stock, and this is where I actually talk about whether you should buy it before or after, but if you're trying to buy this stock before battery day just to see it go up in value and then sell out, it's probably not a good solution for you. So obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock analyst. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't work at Tesla. So I don't know what's going to happen after battery day. But if you're just trying to buy in as kind of a play on battery day and sell out right afterwards, there could be some extreme volatility. There's a lot of hype. This stock is, 8 times more expensive than it was last year, or whatever it is. So there is a lot of volatility. I could see a drop off. I could also see it going up. I could see it staying the same. You never know with Tesla. But if you're looking to buy in now for the long term, I could see this company continuing to grow. I could see this becoming a billion-dollar company. Right now we're sitting around 400 to 450 billion in market cap. So it could go up to $1,000 a share, I think, over the next 5 years. I mean, honestly, with Tesla, it could do it this year. It could do it in the next 3 months. Who knows? But I could see this becoming a massive company, especially if they continue to branch out into different lines of business, if they start selling their battery technology to other companies that are trying to make electric vehicles. Let's be honest, Tesla is so far ahead of these other companies in autonomous driving and so many other parts of their business too, that they could probably license it out and still get a lot of business from Tesla or for Tesla, especially if they knock down the price point. So those are my thoughts on whether you should buy in. If you want to buy in long term, I think it's a good solution. But let me know your thoughts below. What do you think they're going to talk about on battery day? What do you think is going to happen with the stock price over the next, couple weeks, couple years? And please smash the like button. I really appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you want some free money, you can check out the links below. Also, I did a video earlier today on Workhorse Stock, another electric vehicle company, and you should definitely check that out. I'm actually doing a giveaway for 1 share of the stock. So if you haven't watched that video already, I'll tag it at the end on the end screen. So definitely check that out. Also hit the like button on that video too. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.